Hello folks, thanks for joining this evening on Deep River Farm. I appreciate you joining us. We've had a kind of a unexpected 2 days, but in reality could be expected. And that is the 4 wildfires that have been burning in western North Carolina. We had one that completely shut down the Blue Ridge Parkway, and that was out near Ox Creek in that area between there and the Rattlesnake Lodge. So they had all of that lit up and closed down so that people couldn't get through because of the emergency services and equipment that was coming in. They were dousing it with aerial aircraft, mainly helicopters, dumping water on it. Then they had another fire in Buncombe County that encompassed 70 acres. And as of last night, it was 0% contained. And then today I saw it was 60% contained. So all of this debris, folks, it's in western North Carolina. All these trees that are broke over and laying, looked like somebody dumped out a massive amount of matchsticks just right out of the box. Just dumped them out and left the trees laying just how they may. And the way all of these laps and trees are laying all over the hills of western North Carolina from Hurricane Helene, the mountains are a tinderbox right now, along with pretty much the rest of the state, with the exception of the coast. There's been very little rain since the government shut down, and things is dry. You can hear yourself just walking in the leaves. Now these have been drove through, but you can hear me walking in these leaves here at the farm, and makes quite a bit of noise. If you deer hunting, you can hear them coming several yards away, probably 100 yards or better. Sounds like cattle walking through the woods. But just wanted to let you folks know about that. And then I wanted to let you know about Central Global Methodist Church. A couple of weeks ago, Pastor Randy, he's the outreach and missions minister, pastor for Central Global. He had reached out and asked about a donation of furniture that he was going to have. So I said, I got one phone call you need to make, and that was to Starlin Thompson over in Rutherford County. I gave Randy her number. They got together on the phone and made appropriate reservations to make the delivery, and got the time set up. And Pastor Randy carried a group of guys from Central over there to help unload the furniture off the vehicle, the trailer and stuff. And he said in Sunday service he had met an angel. And folks, that's what we're talking about up in western North Carolina. People that are helping people that have done this. A lot of people have left their jobs to help other people. They've completely rearranged their entire life, their lifestyle, and they're doing nothing but giving back to the community and to all of western North Carolina. And Randy was just overcome by how the operation was set up and how things were being distributed throughout western North Carolina. He's heard us talk about it and how things move around, but he got to see firsthand how things are set up, and things are move around up in the mountains like clockwork. And he was highly impressed with the setup and how things were done, and how each relief center, not just Starlin, but all of them, know exactly where things are, how long it's going to be before that product runs out, who's going to be coming to get what, and they know exactly when and where they need to start looking for other materials and other goods and other commodities. Well, folks, we wanted to also make this announcement on behalf of Emerge Ministries. If you recall, folks, Emerge Ministries is teamed up with the Helping Hands of Central Global Methodist Church. Emerge Ministries is proud to announce that they have just broken ground. They have just dug the footers. They have just laid the rebar, and they have just begun getting ready to pour the concrete for the footers of the very first home to be rebuilt through Emerge Ministries. If you recall, Emerge Ministries was the ones that discovered family number 15 and came to Central for help, and they were able to help. Central was able to help purchase the land for family number 15, and Emerge Ministries right now has plans to build 20 homes, replace 20 homes that were destroyed in Western North Carolina with the help of Central Global Methodist Church and Operation Mountain Relief. Those pictures are following. We also wanted to let you folks know that we've had a group of individuals come through. I don't know how big the number is, but they have been making their way through. They came through Barnardsville. I didn't butcher that city name this time, I don't believe. If I did, Sharon will text me. But anyway, a group of individuals have come through Barnardsville, and the name of their ministry is called Convoy of Hope. And they're going through, and they had a list prior to getting there that Big Ivy had supplied them of people that were in campers that needed underpinning to prevent all of the cold temperatures from freezing up the pipes and causing damage, causing more propane usage than necessary. So this group called Convoy of Hope has come through. They came through on the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th, I believe are the dates. I may be wrong, but the purpose is still the same. They came through to underpin these campers and these tiny homes that people were living in to help them be more efficient and keep the pipes from freezing for the ones that had water. So those pictures are following. We just had a picture of one camper that they've done, and then you've got an idea of what they did when they came through. Well, folks, our big concentration this week is Momo's Cheer, and this is where Brother Donnie Neese of His Place Ministry out of Randleman, not too far from Midway Wesleyan Church, where the beginning started with Operation Mountain Relief. He's going to be going down to help feed nearly 1,000 children. And you know, kids love hot dogs and french fries. That's what he's going to go and cook. 2,000 hot dogs and 600 pounds of french fries to help feed those children. The object of this is to get the families in to Momo's Cheer so that each child can be set up for Christmas. They're also going to receive Thanksgiving ham and some other things that they can take home to have to be able to cook wherever they may be living, in a camper or a tiny shed or whatever, a Thanksgiving meal that's going to be provided through the donations to Momo's Cheer. So that's our next big push that's coming up, folks. And that's this Saturday, November the 22nd. That's Momo's Cheer, just outside of Forest City, North Carolina, there in Rutherford County. Folks, I appreciate you joining me here today on Deep River Farm. We appreciate all of the donations that you continue to support these relief centers who are in desperate need of food all across, each and every one of them, and in desperate need of water, especially at Big Ivy. They have a big problem with water over there. Ever since the storm, the hurricanes, and the mudslides did something to the underground aquifers, and the water's just, it's never cleared up, and a lot of it is brackish brown and unfit to drink. Well, folks, continue to pray for Western North Carolina. We'll see you on the next video. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel so we can get these videos pushed out, because they still don't have any help coming in. It's not for the churches and the nonprofits. These folks will be in a bad way. They're the only ones that are continuing to help supply food and support to Western North Carolina, while they still wait on our government officials who just continue to complain about what ICE is doing. They want to protect the illegals and not the American citizens. I tell you what, Governor Stein, you got an open invitation from myself and Brother Bud McCall out of Flat Rock. We'll be glad to take you up into the mountains so you can see what it's like to live in a tent in sub-freezing temperatures, so you can see what it's like to have a camper with no water or no power, so you can see what it's like to live in a 10 by 12 wooden shed with no insulation and a buddy heater and cooking on a propane 2-burner stove. We'll let you see what it looks like to have to shuttle groceries, gas, propane cylinders across the river on a zip line, and then have to wade the river or the creek to get to the other side. We'll let you see what it's like to have vehicles on the other side that you can't get across the river or the creek to be able to go to a job. We'll let you see all these things. We'll let you go to a relief center where you see people having to bring their laundry to a laundry trailer and take a shower in a shower trailer. We'll let you see how these folks are suffering. The invitation is open, Governor Stein, so you can see the real truth of how people are suffering in Western North Carolina. I'll leave it at that, and I'll be looking for an email from you. Brother Bud will as well. Our contact information is easily found. So we'll even post it in the description for you so you don't have no trouble. Folks, thanks for joining. Y'all have a blessed day.